Good morning. This is fall weather. I had a couple things I was going to talk about. And one is that I ran to a friend from high school. And we started talking, and you just don't ever know where people have been or where they're or what they've been through, even on Facebook and all the social media sites doesn't necessarily represent what their life represents. And she had, divulged some information to me, which I knew nothing about. But I encouraged her that, all of these past situations in our life can make us or break us. And it can make us bitter, or it can make us better. These are lessons that, that God puts in our life to catapult us into a different level when we trust Him and we have a relationship with Him. Sometimes that's painful because there's certain people that you thought were in your life forever, and they're not. It is true, the seasons can be just seasons. And I think it's important for us to be positive on letting people like that go. Not everybody is going the same direction. I like to use the analogy of everybody on an elevator. Not everybody is getting off on the same floor. And that's okay. Everybody has to have their own pace in life. In saying all this, she had said that she's, always, likes my pages on Facebook, and she just thinks about how much I glow. And I was like, when she was saying all that, first of all, when people say that I'm bright or that I'm glowing, it is the radiation of God coming through me. There's nothing that I can claim on Molly. It is the radiation of God that's coming through me to put light into other people. So, and this light, I don't know, well, I think the light was always there. It was just dimmed. Severely dimmed. But it just reminded me of, golly, if I held on, I held on to find something better. And sometimes, you don't have that support from your family. You don't have the right friends in your life, but God is constant. He will not ever leave you, and He'll always be your support. And I would pray that He would bring good people into your life that want to support you and help you on your journey. While I was also there, I found out some news that somebody else I went to high school with had a niece that committed suicide. And she was 25. And I thought to myself, when I was 25, and I'm almost positive that was probably one of my from the age of 16, actually probably before 16, until the age of 32, I had thoughts of harming myself multiple times. I did go through with those thoughts and tried to succeed at taking myself out multiple times. From what I heard, this individual did as well. And this last time, she did succeed. what's sad is that what we tell ourselves in our head is it, and it's the enemy. It's ego. It's us without listening to God. Can be so bad. Like for me, I told myself so many hateful things that I would never have told anybody else, ever. And then not just did I tell myself that, then of course I believed it. And then so the way I lived was out of the thoughts in my head and the words that came out of my mouth. It's really only by the grace that I'm even here to tell you about it. But I was trying to put myself in, remember how I felt as somebody who was that low in life. And all I could think at those times were that everybody would be better off without me, that I was a burden to them. The fact that I kept having children and I couldn't find a good supportive man was a huge deal. So it made it to me feel like I was not going to do a good job raising my kids. The fact that I didn't have good friends all the time, and I made choices to get in trouble. I got in trouble a lot. Some inflicted, and then some just God got me in trouble so that he saved me in quite a few situations. But it didn't feel like that then. And but I was in trouble with the law, and so in my head I kept thinking they would be better off without me. They're not going to have to deal with my money situations because I was in trouble with the law. They won't have to, now they don't have to worry about me not doing a good job on raising my kids. And the fact that I kept saying, my mom will raise them, and she'll do a better job than me. But here I am, 20 years later, 21 years later, after 25, and my mom's not here. So where would my kids be? Not that I don't have family and that they wouldn't have helped and stepped in, but again, that's not their job. They're meant to be the aunts and uncles, not the mom and dads. And then the ripple effect of what it does to the rest of the family forever, for all the way in this life. So we think that we're a burden I thought I was a burden to my family and I would be better off dead. And that's not true. It is not true. I cannot imagine what the life of my kids would have been like had me not been here. And have I been a perfect mom? No, but I'm present and I love them unconditionally. I love my kids unconditionally, and I'm so proud of them. They are such prime examples of for somebody to push through no matter what you experience. BB? Just making sure. No matter what you experience in life, you gotta push through. And it makes all the more difference if you continue to trust God on it. He does not have a time. He does not have a watch on his hand. He's not looking at any type of year or any type of 12 of a clock. So it is hard to trust that he has something for us, but it's important to be patient and enjoy where you're at. Because now that I look back, Oh my gosh, there's just been too many things that have happened in my life that I can say God had this already ordained. He had this already in motion for things to work for me and for me to keep pressing on. So, you're not a burden. Your family loves you. And if you don't feel as though your family loves you, God loves you. And He didn't create you for you to take yourself out. Okay? The hurt and the pain that you will bring on the rest of the family, and not just your family, all of your people that you know, because we don't know who we affect. We do not know the kind of strength that we can give others just by them seeing us. And just like the girl from high school that I seen, she said, I have a glow. And I mean, you can have the glow too. The challenges that we go through in life is to shape our character, because God has a plan, and His plan is greater than ours. I'm so sad for anybody who succeeds in leaving this earth before it is your appointed time. And I know without a doubt that if you press on, it will be all right. Push, press. I'm thankful that I'm alive today. I'm thankful that I get to go through challenges in my life, because I know on the other side that God has it. He's proven to me and shown me through what I've gone through that He already knows the end. He knows exactly what will happen, and we should too. We know that it's good. So give your people a hug. Tell your friends that you do love them, your family. Encourage people. Smile at somebody today. Just smile. It could change their whole entire day. And actually, all we have is 24 hours anyway. This is all we have. God did do us. He knew that we couldn't handle more than 24 hours, sun up, sundown, so that we can renew and refresh and have another day. So be grateful for today, and all the rest will follow. And enjoy this fall weather.